One of the best things about being a researcher for me is getting the opportunity to travel. I've been to some amazing places in the UK and I've met some incredible people along the way. And earlier this year, I got the opportunity to work in France for 6 weeks.
I started my journey, leaving my hometown Swansea and headed to London for a briefing day. During the briefing day, we discussed the specific roles and responsibilities I'd have when out in France. Then the following day, we flew from Heathrow to Toulouse. We picked up our kit and car, checked it all over before heading a few hours north to the first of many filming locations.
I live on a gluten-free diet, so working abroad means this can be a little bit more tricky than if I were to work in the UK. Gluten-free alternatives are harder to come by, but this just meant I had to be a little bit more tactical and plan ahead.
Whenever we stopped at supermarkets, I would scan for any gluten-free bread and snacks. Every supermarket we came across stocked gluten-free products. I would often buy rice and eggs to make fried rice or omelettes. I even found a gluten-free pizza one day.
When it comes to the filming kit you'll take abroad with you, this will obviously depend a lot on the kind of program you're making. But what really helped me was the day before we flew out, we got every single piece of kit we had out of the bags and checked everything. We checked the camera, the tripod, the drone, lights. We did carry some essential pieces of kit in our hand luggage, such as the main camera and memory cards, just in case if something were to have gone missing from the hold, we could at least crack on with some filming anyway.
We stayed in several Airbnbs whilst in France and the occasional hotel. Wherever we went, there was always something new to explore and discover. And one day, there was this really cool looking building outside our hotel. And of course, the next morning, I had to go and check out the views. On my days off, I always tried to explore the area. Whether that was going for a really nice walk, visiting a museum, trying out some local food, or exploring the markets. Even if the weather wasn't always perfect.
I was backing up all of our memory cards onto hard drives via ShotPut Pro daily. Now I tend to do this as soon as we got back from filming in our accommodation. And then some days, I'd have to do a drive drop.
It is raining a fair bit this morning, but obviously coming from Swansea in South Wales, I am no stranger to a bit of rain. So, yep, feel right at home today. I've just done a drive drop. This is something which I have to do a few times during my time in France. I'm here for 6 weeks. I've been told I may have to do it about 3 times during my time here. But yeah, obviously we've been filming for just over a week and the footage we've got has to be edited. The edits are starting soon and they need the footage. So I've just sent off one drive at a local shop. Staff there were very friendly, which always makes things much easier. And it's definitely worth saying that although I've sent one drive, I always back up on 2 drives. And I've always got a master drive, which I keep with me at all times. So it's a bit like, if this drive I've just dropped off goes missing, I've still got a backup, because the last thing we want is footage that we've spent a whole week filming goes missing, because stranger things have happened. So yeah, that's it.
I am currently backing up the rushes. I have just got back to my hotel room and I am backing up all the media for today onto external hard drives via ShotPut Pro. I've always preferred, when it comes to media and backing up rushes, I much prefer it doing it by myself, on my own. I can methodically just make sure everything's there, everything's backed up okay, triple, quadruple check everything's good. Because obviously when you work abroad, you're limited with the cards you have and things have to be backed up because cards are going to be wiped the next day. And also by doing this, I can sit here, play some nice tunes, make a cup of tea, and just kind of relax. And I find it quite nice, because you worked all day, you've been on your feet all day, and it's nice just to come here, do the media, drink your tea, and just get it done and chill.
When filming abroad, it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to need to drive a car. Now this of course means driving on the right hand side of the road with the steering wheel on the left. So it's important you feel comfortable and confident, as this may take a little bit of getting used to.
Today is a day off and it's been a beautiful few weeks out here in France. The weather hasn't always been this nice, but yeah, I've got about a week and a half, 2 weeks left of this French job, and yeah, this is the best weather we've seen so far. But I guess coming out in March is kind of like what do you expect, really. But yeah, day off today. So on my days off, I just tend to do basic things, do a bit of exercise, go to the shop, do some washing if you have to, and also make the most of what's around you. So I think a lot of the time on this job, we're in Airbnbs, which are quite, almost, I don't want to say isolated, but quite far away from anything else. So it's always nice to sort of go for a walk in the countryside. And yeah, soak up the sun.
I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more of this kind of content, or if you have any questions about working abroad, please feel free to comment below. And I hope to see you all very soon. Bye for now.